Second half action getting underway here. For those of you who may just be tuning in, it's all level, 1-1. This is a top-of-the-table clash. Rams with a narrow 1-point lead over the Hornets.
Mike, this is where the game starts to get a little edgy. You know, as both sets of teams know that one mistake could decide the fate for today.
Yeah, and we're going to be blessed with the action from Ming and Simmons probably right here on this side, just in front of us. Whereas in the first half, they were on the other side.
I don't see any changes being made to personnel on the field or positional. Yes. Yeah.
Burgess with the free kick. Jaquan Jennings. The grab goes to his left to Alexander. Down the line to Jaquan starting his run. Headed out by Lathan. Oh, Jamaica Jennings. Rocker. Throw in Hornets. Jaquan Smith the Shields inside to Bean. Oh, passing behind Burgess.
A glorious ball by Burgess.
To Davis.
Good defending by Lowe out there to spot the danger. Village look like they're going forward, looking for the victory. I know psychologically and mentally, Village would want to win this game, you know, and they know that Dandytown's had their number for the last 2 seasons, so you know they will want to win this game for more than one reason.
What a run by Frankson! Oh, Brown was waiting for it.
Yes, good recovery one by Jamaica Jennings. But again, Mike, that ball comes high, crossing the box, and the goalkeeper opts to stay on his line.
Burgess clears. Headed back by Rocker. Darrell now. Going long, looking for Frankson, but
like both coaches up off the bench, shouting out instructions. They both would know their role here this afternoon is going to be crucial.
Rory Dublin, the young Rams goalkeeper, appears to take the goal kick in the 49th minute. Brown. Alexander chipping, looking for Jaquan. One bounce and into the hands of keeper Chambers. Goes to his left to Frankson, who's unable to control it. Chambers again to Frankson.
I mean, the longer the score goes on at 1-0, I think the teams were begun.
Oh yes, oh yes, Raymond.
Well, Jessica said that Packy is broke the North Village offside trap.
The Ram officials are appealing to the referee's assistant. Now, the referee's assistant, while the Hornets are celebrating, the Rams officials are protesting, but Mike, the goal will stay. Oh, Kofi Deal is really having some words with the referee. I thought he was going to go into his pocket there for a second, but it's 2-1.
That will be interesting to see that on the replay. Yes, it was a very good finish by Raymond Packy Beach, but he looked to be at least 3 to 5 yards offside there. But the referee assistant has actually got their vantage point. But that's going to open up this game a lot more. But it's all started from Angelo being able to come in off the left and pick out the run, the clever run of Raymond Packy Beach. Where the decision needs to lie is, did he make the run prior to the ball being delivered or after the ball being delivered? But that's going to open up this game. Now it's going to see if North Village has got the wheel to turn this match around.
Dandytown 2,
Raymond
North Village Rams 1.
Packy Beach gets his girls. If there's one thing for sure, he will get his girls. He's done it again.
Dill chipping down the line to Bean.
The coaching staff is having a go at the linesman. They're adamant that girl was offside.
Free kick Rams. Here's Bean going back post. Lee. Dyer gives it away to DeGraff. Sends it back in. Kofi Deal overlapping. As Lathan takes a knock on the right leg. Chambers with a big boot. Burgess dabs it down for his skipper. Sammy DeGraff finds Bean just in front of us. Off the chest of Pierre Smith as Dyer comes in a little bit too aggressive there, right in front of the referee. So the Rams have their work cut out for them now, trailing 2-1.
I don't know that Terrell's going to be able to get a good kick on it. He seems to be running a little downhill. Can he get his feet right to get a good kick on this here?
Slams it against Ming. Simmons. Darrell. Oh, he gives it straight to Lee. But Frankson and
Jason Lee has had a very quiet game. He's one of the players that would need to step up a bit if North Village is going to get back into this match. We haven't had to mention his name much for today. We know he's got talent. And
Bean to Jennings. Over here on the left side to Alexander. Gives it away. Burgess goes all the way back to Dill. Oh, well done by Brown.
Brown picks the pocket of DeGraff.
Oh, Beach gave it away. Burgess goes long with it.
And just looking at North Village's body language at this point in time, they are looking to lack a bit of belief at this time.
Beach, Ming.
And Dandytown has come alive.
Beach's cross cut out by Burgess. Now Jennings to Lee. Davis starts his run on the right. Trying to find Jaquan, but Lathan will watch it all the way into his keeper's hands.
This is the point of the game where North Village's senior players need to step up into the game. The likes of Kofi Deal, Jamiko Jennings, Rolfie, and Sammy, they need to step up and take control of this game if North Village is going to get anything out of it.
Oh, look at this.
I look over to North Village bench. They look to be preparing Lashawn Deal to come on against his old boys, and he's definitely a player that can change the dimension of this game with his pace and his dribbling ability. He's definitely a player that can change it. My guess will. That's all I did.
Beach. Burgess comes up with it. Now he finds Lee. Chipping forward, but too far for Pierre Smith. Oh, this is interesting. Pierre Smith and the referee's assistant raises the flag as LaShawn Dill prepares to come on.
Mike, this is going to be an interesting substitute. I figured it is either going to be Pierre Smith or the young Jaquan coming off. If it was my choice to make, I would bring Pierre at this time. He doesn't seem to be in the game.
Beach finds Simmons. Oh, stripped by Burgess. We're in the 57th minute, and it's the Hornets 2, Rams 1. Brown, Simmons. Brown again. Frankson. Davis is in there, sliding tackle.
Dandytown sensing they're on top of this game. They're looking to close the game off. As they start to attack Village in waves now. They're putting North Village defense on loads of pressure.
Corner kick, Fabian Frankson will take it. Ming starts his run. Ming being pressured there by Pierre Smith. And now the substitution will take place in the 58th minute. We'll see who. Oh, it is going to be Pierre Smith.
Yeah, Mike, that would have been my choice as well. Pierre just didn't seem to be in the game today. So North Village has got pure pace and dribbling ability in their attack now. Match is starting to get a little heated now, a little physical. The players are starting to square up a little bit more. Bragging rights is definitely on the line here today.
Jaquan Smith the Shields pressured by
that Lathan is hard on the back of Jaquan. He's not giving him any space.
Burgess now sends it in. Darrell gets a boot on it. Simmons gets a boot on it. Jennings with an intended cross, but
Jennings would definitely be disappointed with that service. A player of his quality should be putting on better balls than that. Again, those are the players that need to step up at this time. Jennings, Bean, Deal, DeGraff, those are the senior players in the team that need to step up and lead the way. Burgess missed kicks one. Mike, this is dangerous. This is dangerous, Mike. This could be three. And it is, Mike. It is three, Mike. It's definitely three, Mike.
Fabian Frankson.
Brilliant work by Fabian over there to strip North Village defense. dribbles around Burgess and calmly sluts at him. Mike North Village is definitely looking a beaten bunch here today. The body language suggests so. Do they have what it takes to get back into this game? And they have to be careful at this time because the strike force of Dandytown, they can go on and get more goals out of North Village today. As we know, Raymond Beach doesn't stop.
McGrath, Lathan, who's having a good match, clears. Frankson now.
I think he'll be lucky to get away without a card there.
He has his skipper representing him on his behalf.
Yes.
To the referee. He might just get away with it there.
Yeah, he looks like he's got away with one.
Yeah, good lawyers work there by
DeGraff. Yes, most definitely. Deal on the ball. Looks to take on his.
Alexander with the throw to Dill. Turns it inside to his skipper, DeGraff. Oh, great ball to Jennings. Lays it off for Alexander. Brown is chasing hard, dissecting the two, and the whistle goes. Just over an hour, and it's the Hornets 3, Rams 1. We're in the 63rd minute.
Mike, this needs to be a perfect cross. If North Village is going to get back into this game, they would need to score right now.
Without doubt, Maceo or Birthday Boy, these are clearly the two top teams in the island. And if the Hornets are making a statement like this, as was the case in the Dudley E final, inches wide there. Dyer, who took a knock in the stomach.
It's not over.
Here's again Chambers, the keeper, collects.
Good handling by the young goalkeeper. That would do his confidence a lot of good to be able to handle that. And he releases.
Here's Ming. Oh.
The goalkeeper just came and put him off there. The presence of the goalkeeper put him off. But the goalkeeper, Dandytown's goalkeeper, handled one very good, and he set up the attack. A direct ball from his goal kick.
See the Hornets bench starting to warm up here, but time is now becoming a issue for the Rams.
Well, Mike, this is where Cayman Taka becomes a luxury for Dandytown. They've been able to go up 3-1 in this game, and now you can bring in a Cayman Taka to lock this game off. So it's good coaching by Wilkerson. His selection policy seems to be paying off at this time. I know at the beginning of the game his policy was questioned, but he would know his players the best.
Free kick, Rams. Terrell Burgess. LaShonda still alive here. DeGraff. Oh! How did that go over the top?
How did that go over the top? But that was great defending by Rockers there to put Ralph Gumbo being off. But those are the moments where you need to die for your team and make sure those balls go in. Those are the moments that decide whether you're good or great.
Burgess heads it in.
Keeper comes again.
I'm still amazed at How could a ball go over the top from 4 feet out?
Yes.
I was sure it was going to rocket into the roof of the goal, but it went over the top.
Burgess needs to calm himself. This is the second time the referees had to speak to him. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to escape a card now.
Even with the lawyer there, I think he's going in the book. The lawyer, Yosemite Graf. No card? I didn't see a card.
No card's been issued yet. The lawyers actually did his job again.
Oh, Yosemite Graf. He's going to be called to the bar.
Yes, for sure. He's been able to do his job.
No, there it is.
There it is.
Sammy gets it. He gave it to DeGraff. He gave it to the lawyer.
Wow. Well, you know, that's a good call for DeGraff, because Burgess, you can't get Burgess a card at this time in his position. And with his temperament, a one call for him might lead to another one. So Sammy's took one for the team.
Jason Lee goes wide to LaShawn Dill. Rocker is watching him. Darrell comes over to assist. There's the cross. Frankson. LaShawn Dill again.
Good defended by Dandytown. Mike, just looking at the field, North Village has got 3 or 4 players camped over on the right-hand side, and they got 1 player doing work over here. They seem to be waiting for it to happen rather than trying to make it happen.
See, Tankard is about to come on.
Yeah, all that stuff is in the car over there.
As Jaquan Smith the Shields is going to be replaced by
There's stuff's over there as well, see?
Tankard. Dyer clears.
Like North Village just made a substitute. I've just missed to who they're taking off.
They took off Jaquan.
Okay, they took off the youngster Jaquan and put Ralph Gumbel-Bean up top. Looks like Terrell Burgess is going out right back. So they're looking to get some attacking play from the right back position over there.
Simmons. Tankard to Logan Alexander. Rocker. Ming unable to keep it in play. Be a throw in for the Rams. Quickly taken by Logan Alexander. Hornets 3, the Rams 1. 70 minutes completed. Chambers appears to take the goal kick. Down the center. Beach flicks it on for Simmons. Beach now going to his left to Frankson. Burgess gets a boot on it. LaShawn Dill goes back to Alexander. Inside to DeGraff, quick to Davis. Burgess is unmarked wide. His intended pass 4 lead. Takes the deflection off of Frankson.
Like North Village is just not looking like they have the hunger to get back into this game. And Dandytown's body language and their hunger to defend this league.
Burgess, as good as a corner. LaShawn Dill. Jamiko Jennings.
Yeah, that's one that is pulled out of. If anybody can get North Village back in this game, it's gonna be Sammy DeGraff. But with that said, Dandytown attacking down North Village's right. Good last minute defending.
As Simmons was trying to find Brown, but
this
the
could
Rams,
be dangerous.
Jason Lee.
Like those are the passes that have to be made at this time. They have to be made.
Cayman Tucker is going to be coming on momentarily. So the Hornets coach, Jomar Wilkinson, wants to strengthen his midfield. Rocker with the throw to Dyer, being pressured by LaShawn Dill. Tries to go long, up the line, but it'll be a throw in. The Rams, who are running out of time. Alexander to DeGraff. Oh, work there by Raymond Beach, and he's going to go in the book.
Beach is showing his heart for his team. He's working on the defensive end. That's something that's very unusual to see the Beach working back so far, but he's showing his commitment for his team. Yeah.
So Beach goes in the book.
Putting them in the book.
As Brown comes out and Tucker comes on.
Like this is a good substitute, you know, to bring out Brown. He's worked tirelessly. He set up the second or first goal, I believe, for the first goal for Dandytown, and now to put in Cayman Tucker. So we know it's going to work. Terrell's hit another one of them power drivers, but it goes wide.
I wouldn't want to be Chambers if he's going to unleash like that.
No.
But it was wide of goal.
So, Mike, these are the little crucial moments. You got 2 balls on the field, but none of North Village players are going to the ball. To put it on the spot.
The big Santa Claus parade is tonight. You can see some of the floats and some of the action just outside there going through. It's at 5 o'clock this evening, that big parade.
Oh, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Darrell heads it straight to Jennings, who finds Bean. Jennings, as Mean comes in. Quickly taken to Simmons.
Mike, this could be very interesting because as North Village is going to look to get back into this game, you know, that could leave holes and gaps in the back for Dandytown to exploit. And they do have the quality in Frankson, Beach, and Simmons to exploit that.
We are in the 75th minute. 15 minutes for the Rams to come up with something. Sun has gone behind the clouds and it's getting cool relatively fast here. Another free kick for the Rams. Oh, just over the top.
That's just wide. Mike, this substitute's going to be interesting coming in for Dandytown.
So Fabian Frankson is coming off, and Lynn Tucker is coming on.
Yeah, I've seen Lynn play a couple of times, and he can hold the ball up well. So obviously, Coach Wilkinson is looking to get balls into his feet so he can hold it up and stop North Village's attack. Because obviously, if Dandytown can keep the ball forward a little bit longer, you know, North Village can't score without the ball.
So we have 2 Tuckers on the field now for the Hornets. Rocker tries to find Lynn Tucker, but the Rams come up with it. Tankard, a wayward pass intended for Bean, just in front of the Hornets dugout. Rocker down the line. Alexander gets ahead on it. Bean to Jennings to DeGraff. Squares it up to Davis. Burgess starts his run on the right side. Oh, Jason. As Lathan comes in, but it's still Rams.
North Village is. Oh, that was very brave of the young goalkeeper to go in. North Village is constantly just running into a brick wall in Dandytown's defense.
But the Rams have the bulk of possession and play. They just can't seem to find the back of the net. So a corner for North Village. Their 4th of the match, 2nd of the half. LaShawn Dill. Oh, he really didn't lift that one.
Mike, just look at the work of Raymond Packey Beach.
Low. Simmons. Beach on the left side. Unmarked. Lynn Tucker. Jamiko Jennings is watching him closely. Tucker goes back to Simmons. Just across over here to Darrell, who's unmarked. He lays it off for Ming. Oh, intended to give it back to Darrell. Darrell, yeah, he's in the box. DeGraff and Tankard there. DeGraff lays it out to Bean. Jason Lee. Dyer is there. Lathan is there. Free kick. Oh, this is terrible for George Dyer. Looks like he's going to go in the book.
The match is heating up, Mike. It's definitely heating up. The players need to keep their cool about now. It's ill-advised for the Dandytown players to get up in the referee's face. They're leading the game by 2 goals. And they don't want to get anybody in car trouble or sent off. That changes the complexity of the match for them.
We're in the 79th minute. And as the birthday boy, Maceo Dill, just stated, it's 3-1 to the home team.
Poor cross, another poor cross from Village.
Headed out by Lowe. Davis to Bean. To Lee, he's gonna, give it straight to Lathan. Ming trying to go long, but it takes a deflection off of Jason Davis. Rocker throwing down the line. Time really running out on the Rams now.
Dandytown using the clock well. They're just trying to slow down the pace of the game, catching their breath.
Ten minutes of play remaining. Alexander with a throw, going long now. DeGraff looking for Bean up front. Bean has a little bit of, Lee. Oh, straight at the keeper.
Fabulous save by the young goalkeeper. fabulous save by the young goalkeeper to keep Village at bay. That would definitely do his confidence a world of good. With Lee being put clean through.
DeGraff. Burgess.
Yeah, Mike, with North Village being controlling the lion's share of pressure, they're still unable to put that ball in the back of the net. They have carved out one or two chances, but they're not able to finish them chances off. And that's another poor ball for it by Tankard.
This will take the Hornets on to 18 points and to the top of the table.
Yes, wouldn't that it all depends on what PAC's done today. I think PAC's playing up at Rangers against St. George's.
And I was over at BAA Field for a few minutes last night, and the Trojans were leading Robin Hood with 2-1 with only a few minutes to go. I am uncertain if that was the final score. Burgess now. Once again, time running out on the Rams.
Mike. There's misplaced passes, of course, in Village. All credit has to be go to Dandytown. You know, they've been able to hurry Village out of their style of play. Village is not showing the hunger or the aggression to dominate this match. And Dandytown has been able to dominate.
Lynn Tucker to his left to Angelo Simmons. Oh! Lynn Tucker with a cracker from the edge of the box. Hit the crossbar.
Mike, that was a fabulous turn and shot. They caught the goalkeeper napping. If that would have been all she wrote. Mike, I do sense there's another goal in this game. I do sense that there is another goal in this game somewhere.
Cayman Tucker to Angelo Simmons, but they give it away to the Rams. Ralph Bean Jr. over to DeGraff, who tried a side-footed effort, but off target.
Mike, again, there is North Village senior players getting in good positions and not delivering. And those are the players that have to deliver in these crucial times in the match. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. The likes of Dio, Jennings, DeGraff, and Bean need to step up in these times and lead the way.
Throw in just in front of us. Anthony Rocker for the Hornets. Looking for Lynn Tucker. Tankard is there. Oh, he goes up the line, but Ming intercepts. Kofi Deal clears. Cayman Tucker. Simmons. Back to Lowe. Oh, Backy Beach.
Defended well by Deal.
Kofi Deal. Six minutes remaining.
No hurry to get their players forward. You got Jennings still sitting off on the halfway line.
A lot of North Village supporters are visibly upset here.
Yes, they definitely are, Mike. they would not be used to this. Losing is not something they got used to over the years.
and she's one of the staunch supporters of the Rams, and she drives the bus. Many of you know her. I'm not going to call off any names, but she's going around the field telling everyone not to say anything to her. Angelo Simmons goes back to Dyer.
North Village and Dandytown. Yeah. But thank you for the call, man. Okay.
Looking at Alexander, will take the throw. Finds LaShawn Deal.
Yeah, I'm good.
Inside to Jason Davis. Goes to his right to Terrell Burgess. He'll have one. Oh, it hit, I believe, Lathan in the face.
Mike, I just had to take that call. That was a call from my granny wishing me happy birthday. My granny and my aunt Sonia wishing me happy birthday, so I had to take that one.
Yeah, I was going to say,
my ma deal.
Please do not do that during the commentary, but we'll accept calls from Granny on this day. Family is very important. While you were chatting there, Terrell Burgess sent a sizzler on target towards goal, and I believe it has hit Kawande Lathan in the face. He was slightly blinded, and then all of a sudden, bam.
But this is a good stop for Dandytown because it just quiets the match down and relieves a bit of the pressure. It gives them a chance to reorganize and the coach to send out some instructions.
3.5 minutes remaining. Jason Davis, as referee orders the throw to be retaken. Again, Alexander to Davis. There's the cross. Kofi Deal is up there. Oh, somebody grab. That is not like him.
That is definitely not like him. Mike, a fabulous ball was sent over, and Kofi Deal laid the ball down on a plate for DeGraff. And if DeGraff can't do it,
it's an off day.
It's an off day.
Dyer going long in the direction of Simmons, but it's the Rams who come up with it. Lee.
What Godas did is taking Kofi Deal and played him straight up as striker.
And put Devray in the center.
Yes. Keeper comes again, his growing in confidence. He's looking a lot more comfortable now. He's starting to collect the balls a lot more cleanly.
Throw in Hornets. 2.5 minutes remaining. And Sion Darrow knocks it well outside the pitch. Logan Alexander. DeGraff. Jennings.
Dandytown is still showing the hunger to defend.
Alexander.
They're not taking any chances.
Unofficially, we are in the final minute of play. DeGraff leaves it for LaShawn Deal, back heels. DeGraff to Bean. Bean. Oh, I guess that's been the tail of the tape today.
That's Mike. I mean,
the Rams have had their opportunities, but just can't seem to find the net.
Yeah, they can't complain that they're not had their opportunities. The big players, and the senior players are just not stepped up to take those opportunities today. And these are the type of games that heroes are made of. But all credit has to be said to Dandytown. Dandytown's big player in Raymond Beach, he's had one chance and he's got one goal. It's only taken him one chance to score. Yeah. What Village could do with a player like him?
Jason Lee. Oh, good tackle there by Antonio Lowe. Simmons, as the Rams defense appeals for offside on Beach.
Norfolk is definitely looking a beaten side here today.
Burgess, Jennings, Alexander. We are now in injury time. Alexander sends it across. Kofi Deal's there. Jason Davis tries one. Still in play. Kofi Deal will send it back over. Bino leaves it for Alexander. Oh. Cayman Tucker clears.
Mike, it just don't look like it's going to be Norfolk Day. I mean,
here's Alexander with another cross. Bean, oh yes,
Bean
3-2 consolation in the 91st minute.
Mike, what are we in for here, Mike? The silence the crowd. What are we in for here? As we all know that it only takes 1 second to score. Is there a second left in the game? Is there another chance left in the game for North Village? This is going to be an edgy couple of minutes. And Village are coming out running. As we know, girl motivates you. And all credit to Bean.
That's a free kick.
Now the fans are getting at the referee. As always, the referee is full.
Put that on NVCC.
Dandytown 3, North Village 2.
No, I'm coming back. Put that on the radio. Be real. Come back.
Football can drive people crazy. Trust me.
DeGraff as the Rams
Football
go in search.
does strange things to people.
Bean.
Bean opted to shoot when Deal was in a better position.
And he's appealing for a corner as well, but the referee will have nothing to do with it.
Bean thinking of his hat trick. Deal was in a very, very good position, and I think that pass should have been slotted to Deal. That wasn't a good decision. And those are the things I talk about, you know, these decision making.
3 minutes as the referee takes a glance at the watch. And Dandytown, a very strategic move, will attempt to burn up the clock some more by bringing on Tuzo. He's definitely a spark plug, but it's a move by Wilkinson that no doubt will burn up valuable seconds. Lee inside to LaShawn Dill.
This could be dangerous if you can get around his player.
Oh, Rocca got a boot on it. The Rams have really been throwing a lifeline.
There's a ball in the box. This could be dangerous. The keeper takes it comfortably. They sent the substitute back.
That's the final whistle.
Mike, do you have it? 3-2 to Dandytown. Dandytown leapfrog North Village to the top of the table. And Dandytown's domination over North Village continues. All credit has to be to Coach Wilkinson for coming up with the tactics and preparing his team to continue to dominate North Village. I think that result's going to give Dandytown great hope that they can go on and nick this title off of North Village.
Very quickly recapping what transpired here today. In the 6th minute, North Village Rams went ahead with Ralph Bean Jr. from close range. 10 minutes later, Dandytown equalized when Angelo Simmons chipped a well-timed, well-placed chip as well over the keeper, 1-1. In the 49th minute, Dandytown went ahead 2-1 The skipper, Raymond Beach, scored from close range. In the 60th minute, Fabian Frankson on the left side ground put the Hornets up 3-1. And then in the 91st minute, Ralph Bean Jr. at the near post scored a consolation goal there. So it finished 3-2. And the Dandytown Hornets moved to the top of the Digicel Premier League on 18 points.